Okay, and we're back with more Witcher 3. Give me just a second here to get this started. I'm gonna see if everything's still plugged in right, everything good. Yes. All right, beautiful. We're gonna need to reset up the capture to make sure that's going correctly, and then we should be good. Hello, Ghosty, welcome in. Give it a second here to launch. I'm using the old YouTube video of the main menu theme trick, seeing as this game doesn't let me capture audio while I'm tabbed out. I gotta wait for it to launch here. I should look and see if there's a workaround for that. Let me see if I can figure that out. Witcher 3 audio in background. Can I do that? Can I make that? There are people saying they've got it bugged where they've logged out but the music keeps playing. I would like the opposite, please. I would like it to actually do that.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to
Interesting.
your
Well, I
breast.
guess I guess I'll never know. That's fine. It doesn't want to tell me. Let's just kick over to here. We'll make sure this is all set up. Is it finding it? Wonderful. Turn this onto here so that we're gonna do the old test. Does this guy work? Yep. All right. Looks good. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's just hanging out in the background. Don't mind him. All right. We should be good. Let's...
Bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
Oh, that is
My dear friend
exceptionally
Geralt of Rivia
quiet.
seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer.
Weird.
She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
I always love these little loading screen, like, story recap videos they came up with. Also, the art style in that looks a lot closer to the pre-rendered cutscene we saw of Geralt at the beginning.
Trouble.
Where I remember I said he kind of doesn't look quite the same as his in-game model. He looks a lot closer to that art style, so I feel like that might have been like an art direction shift at some point in development, and these loading screens had already been finalized. And rather than redrawing them all, they just, you know, stuck with it. It's like he's got a slightly like more square jaw in that art style, and a slightly like fuller beard than usual. I mean, he looks a little older. They made him look maybe 10-20 years younger in the final version of the game. All right, what were we doing? I got a request to go talk to the 2 people that were involved in the Griffin. One to find the buckthorn, and one was the hunter to find the bodies. I think she said buckthorn grows in the river, so we can just go ahead and take a dive in there, see if we can find some buckthorn.
Goodman's boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once.
That should be easy enough.
What thing?
But yeah, I was gonna look into potentially enabling Geralt's breath meter underwater. Let's do that. I feel like I deserve a breath meter. If I go under video and I go under HUD, you can change a lot of this just in-game. Like, this isn't even a mod. This is all just in-game options here. Breath remaining bar. Turn that on. Is that... Are we feeling okay with that? Yeah, that doesn't feel too cheaty to me. We're looking for buckthorn. Those are fish. That's a chest. Man, Geralt can hold his breath. Is surprising. Oh, actually, I want the leather too, probably. Hold up. Yeah, I don't think I need the cotton, but I'll take the leather. Yeah, Geralt can really hold his breath quite well. Ooh, another chest. Well, if nothing... Ooh, diamond dust. Okay, Tawny Owl. That's a potion recipe. That's pretty good. Let's surface real quick. I was saying it's cheaty to know how much oxygen I had left. I'd actually initially disabled that on my own because I was like, oh, minimal HUD elements. I want an immersive HUD. And I was like, you know what? No, like, if you were underwater, you would know, like, if you were getting close to running out of breath. I don't think that doesn't actually feel like cheating to me. It doesn't feel unimmersive for there to be some indication of how much longer you can hold your breath for. I feel like a normal person could be expected to know that. We'll just grab as much of the buckthorn as I can grab in a easy little loop here. Yeah, exactly. Like, if I could, I would. Let's see. Let me try holding my breath as long as Geralt can. All right, ready, set. Okay, so I've got... it starts getting uncomfortable. To be fair, I'm trying to not to laugh, too. So no, I can't use that. I can't use that as a realistic expectation of how long Geralt's able to hold his breath for. I could probably do a little better if I wasn't streaming. But I was starting to, like... I was thinking, like, This would be a really awkward system too, where I just go completely dead silent every time I'm underwater. No, that's not gonna work. We're not gonna be able to do that. No, I know no drowning myself in an attempt for realism. All right. So we got the buckthorn. Now we need to go figure out what we can learn about the griffin itself by talking to the hunter, who I believe they said lived just outside of town in a separate hut. I'm gonna guess. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be this hut that has a quest marker on it. Yeah, right there. So we just head into town, then head south. That's easy enough. All right. No.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Is that Roach?
Devil sits in the old oak tree, brewing cider
I don't know.
and devilish.
Alex found dead
tea,
this morning after
drinks
role-playing deep diving in
down
Witcher 3.
seedy slush.
Found himself dead after accidental drowning. No water involved, however. Yeah. It's probably not my best idea. Might be, but probably not. But it might be. Okay, it's got to be that hut right there. If it's south out of town on the kind of western edge, it's this one. So we're looking for the hunter that found the bodies of the soldiers that the guy sent to go deal with this.
Anyone
griffin.
home? Must be out hunting.
Oh yeah, you could even tell that this is the hunter's house because he's got like bear traps outside of his house. So even if you didn't pay attention and didn't have the quest markers turned on, it's the house with the bear traps outside of it. This is the thing I like. This is why I actually like playing Witcher 3 with so many of the HUD elements turned off, because like if you have the HUD turned on, you're just going to come running straight to this marker. You're going to go, okay, cool. Then you're going to find these tracks, and you're going to go boom and run right off. And like, the game's way more elegantly designed than that. Like, you do not need a lot of the HUD info that it gives you, because it actually just puts the effort into making a realistic world that you can follow. It reminds me a bit of like Morrowind, like that, where like you don't
Trail's
need
fresh.
all the extra
His love just
icons
left home.
because the world's actually thought out well enough. All right. Again, you can kind of see these footprints here on the ground. Yeah, I'm not gonna punish myself that badly though. We're not gonna go no Witcher sense. I don't need to be that attentive. We can use Witcher senses. This must be my man. He looks like a hunter. He's got the bow and arrow.
You, Mislav? Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs. Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye, they've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Well, I don't use silver blades when I'm hunting a wild dog. I have a steel blade, but yeah, that's fine.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in Too late. Attacked another one.
Wait, what do you see? What do your elf eyes see? Oh, you see the dogs. Okay. Oh, damn, he's just going for it. All right. Hold up. Oh god, I'm gonna get mauled to death by dogs. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're good. We gained an ability point. Wonderful. Okay, hold up. This is our first level up of the entire game. We gotta get ready here. Hold up. Press the button and go to the character page. It's telling me to go to the wrong thing, but that's fine. You gain a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level, get experience points for killing monsters. I just tested that the other day. No, you don't. You lie, game. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. Ability's color indicates which branch it belongs to. Okay. Select an ability developed by pressing square. Yeah. I actually don't want any of these. I want this one. I want that food lasts for 20 minutes instead of 1 minute. That's so good. So we put a point in, acquire the ability. For ability to take effect, we must activate it by placing it in an open ability slot. Inactive abilities will not have any effect. Select an ability, select an empty slot, in it goes. You can deactivate them and activate others in their place. So when you activate abilities here, you're just activating the ability to use them. And then you have to slot them into one of these slots. And as you can see, there's all these different, like, unlocked at level 4, unlocked at 12, 15, 18, 6, 8, 10. So every 2 levels, it looks like, about. It's a little slower as you get higher up. You've also got these mutagen slots, which I can go into, and... Oh, I don't have any mutagens yet. Right, okay, once we get some mutagens, I can put those in there for some extra stats. But, there we go. So now... we've done that. If I go into my inventory and I eat a roasted chicken leg, instead of lasting for 1 minute, that's going to last for 5 minutes. Same with this. What's you get baked down? So I've now just got passive health regen for the next 5 or 20 minutes. So pretty darn useful.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Oh, I don't think I ever put that together either. He just mentioned that the Lord's Manor is where the Nilfgaardians are encamped, so that fort that we saw is actually the Lord's Manor. We heard about the Lord that chased the people out of the village because he was being horrendously cruel to them, and then they got the local judge to rule in their favor that they were no longer bound to service to that lord. Then he came back begging for them to rejoin them after his son died, and there was some kind of dispute that ended up with everyone in the village dead, where the witch was, or the ghost was, around that well. I'm assuming the lord was killed when the Nilfgaardians invaded. Okay, so before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
You know what? No, we'll be nice to him. I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Ah, so there's the rest of the puzzle put together here. The guy we just found killed by these wolves discovered that this guy was having an affair with the Lord's son, which was, taboo. And it ended up with this guy getting driven out of the village, the Lord's son hanging himself. That's the story of like how the Lord's son died, and how the Lord ended up coming back to ask the villager, beg for forgiveness from the villagers. And then that's why he's a little pensive here when he found this guy dead in the woods, because this guy basically ruined his life.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
When do we finish this quest, we can play the real game of Gwent? Yeah, exactly. But, oh, if this man was able to play Gwent, we'd be playing Gwent right now. We would have been sat down next to that body, putting cards down on the grass. Real sorry to hear about you getting chased out of the village because they're all a bunch of horrible homophobes. Want to play some Gwent about it?
Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Oh my god. Nothing to mourn, they were Nilfgaardians. That is... We're not going to be that harsh. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with.
Also, looks like a storm's
Not
coming
likely
in.
to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
I was like, I see lightning. Did they say 4 will have Gwent? I haven't heard anything. I haven't really been paying too much attention to if there's news coming out about 4. I'm going to wait till it's closer to release. I don't think we really have anything too solid on it just yet.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
I also don't like to overly, spoil myself on pre-release stuff. I like to wait till the game's out and I can actually see it.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
The only thing I know about 4 is that it looks like Ciri's going to be the main character, which is cool. I'm looking forward to that, because Ciri's an awesome character even in this game. Okay, what do we got?
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Just, there's not even a scrap left over here, just a bunch of blood. Alright, we gotta go this way. Oh, hello. Hit. What? There's something out there. Do we want to go fight it?
A storm, damn it.
There's something out here. I can hear it. You can see that white circle is an audio cue. There's something making noise over there. Oh, it's that wolf. Alright, beautiful. What do we got out here? Now I need to find where that trail was again.
Show me what you got.
Off. Oh, uh-oh. Hello. We've found another type of monster.
Don't be a beard! Oh, dead!
Oh! Good night. Oh! Hit in the back, that's a problem. Don't like that. God, this guy with the axe is really fucking me up. Come on, come on.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
A dumpling. Alright, now we're good. And yeah, this is the nice part about having that 20-minute food buff, is that now I just get, after this fight ends, I'm just going to get my health back slowly over the next minute or two. I don't have to worry about, constantly having to pay attention, do I need to heal? Because I'll just kind of heal on my own. though. Plenty of loot. I don't really need the goat hide. Cured leather, alcohol, exploding bolt, dragon's dream, beer, cow milk, alchemist powder, the vials. Ooh, some like high quality wine right there. Alright. I think there's anything else I need here. I kind of need to keep my eyes open in the woods because there's like random points of interest that I don't think are going to end up getting marked on the map. Like I've got to be over here somewhere. And like there's going to be some random points of interest just kind of out and about in the world that will have places of power where you can draw magical energy and you get a little boost to your stats for a moment, and also a, what's it called? Stat point every time you find one. So finding them all is fairly useful. Alex out here making potions using a Moscato base. I don't know what Everloose is supposed to be, what type. Oh, actually, hold up. Would you look at that? We found a place of power.
Should draw from it.
Oh, and it's the Kent one. So this gives me some kind of boost to my shield spell for a little bit. Last time I found one of those, an ancient lesbian mopped the floor with me. I don't think we have any of those out here.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Oh! I found the Griffin's nest. Am I doing the horse racing? Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm planning to do as much of the content as I can. Like, I'd like to try to see as much as we can in this game. Maravar Emrys rules to expand, trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision to conquer the world, though he rightly calls this not conquest but salvation. Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization, trampling the still warm corpses of his father's usurpers. Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms one after the other. Terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brenna slowed the Imperial's army's march toward victory. A temporary peace then took hold. Though none believed this barrage would last, Mir's aim to make the entire north a vassal of Nilfgaard remained unchanged. Mir used peace as a cover to intensify his political efforts. Now all can see their results. Chaos and disorder devour the northern states. Ridden with internal bickering and backstabbing, they near collapse. Only a strong ruler can grapple its dysfunction into function. Only a wise ruler can give vision to their blindness. Only Emir of our Embers can save the north. So our armies have again crossed the Yaruga for the third and final time. I like how this book even admits that like the only reason the north is in like political uprising is because it was entirely orchestrated by Emir, who's now the one that's going to save them by conquering them. Alright, what do we got?
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Let's examine the more obvious thing here. The giant dead Griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Alright, let's take a look at the wounds.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Alright.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Okay, so now we know what's going on with this thing. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is the core of the Witcher's Code for good reason. proper preparation has saved many a witcher's life, it's likewise worth your time to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. Blacksmiths forge weapons, armorers craft armor. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Plenty of dragons in Game of Thrones are not really dragons, but George R.R. said, yeah, they're dragons. Okay, but tell yourself, those are wyverns.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
See, I've always just viewed it, oh god, as that, like, wyverns are a type of dragon. What we got here? Bodies I can loot? Like a kind of not all squares are rectangles, but wait, not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles kind of thing. What do we got here? Ow! Oh god, I'm getting stung. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, hold up. Listen. Listen here, you little shit. Okay. I remember there was that note from the herbalist that said she was looking for honeycomb and was willing to pay a fair price for them. Do you think that's true? Like, now that I've found some honeycomb, if I bring it back to her, do you think she actually pays more than a normal amount for it? Let's go find out. Okay, first of all, look at my inventory. Honeycomb. This normally would net me 8 gold a piece at a fair price. Let's go see if that note was just fluff. Oh god. Or if it's actually relevant. Where's the... There it is, this way. Oh bother, the herbalist probably. I don't think she's Winnie the Pooh. Does still do a lot of voice acting, but I don't think this was oh. I found a little graveyard. Interesting. Okay, grab all of this. Her plants regrew. Ma'am, I'm here to scavenge your garden. Oh god. Dying. Okay, now then. Hello.
Yes?
What's your story?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Yeah, interesting. So Scary Henry sounds a bit like him in the show. Yeah, I mean, Henry Cavill is obviously a very big fan of the video game, so I think I would not be surprised at all if he based his performance a bit off of Doug Cockle. Is that the the guy's name that voiced Geralt in the games? Hold up, I'm gonna look this up. Or is that Master Chief? No, it's Doug. Yeah, it's Doug Cockle. Yeah. Yes, no. Yes, it's Geralt. No, it's not. No, it's not Master Chief. Yeah, okay. I was like, I thought that was who voiced him in the game was Doug Cockle. So yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if
I'm sure I can find something.
if Henry Cavill drowned while choking on Diet Coke. No, we're fine. Okay. She is paying 7 gold. That is actually a pretty fair price. Alright, what else do we got here that I can buy? I'm probably going to want this torn out Griffin decoction page. Wait, so it's a 247% markup. Does it show me the markup on this? She's paying an 88% on this. Oh yeah, no, that's insane. Okay, the people that made this game are crazy people. She's only paying on average around 40% to 25% of the value of most of the items that she's willing to buy, which is like, okay, that's reasonable. You need to leave yourself room for a markup, so it's like between 20 to 40% of the value of the listed value of the item for most of these items. But the honey, she is actually paying 88% on. She's paying genuinely a significantly higher margin. So that little note we saw on the board that said she's willing to pay more for honey isn't just like fluff. That's actually reflected in the game. That is fucking insane. They put so much effort into this game. It's just unbelievable. Alright, hold up. We need to sell some more of this stuff. Sell some of that. We can sell some of that. Keep the alkahest and the powder. Sell some of this. Sell some of this. I'll keep, most of my stuff, but I want to get rid of some of this. Too many producers get cocky and think their idea of a show is better than the actual source. People who know what they're talking about, the show fails, and they wonder why the show failed. Many such cases. Good thing the Fallout show is doing good. Yeah, no, I still haven't seen season 2. It just finished, and I was kind of waiting for it to finish before I catch up, because I want to just binge it. But like, it sounds like they're doing a phenomenal job. Basically everything I've seen online after maybe the first 2 weeks has been overwhelmingly positive. There were some griping I saw online the first 2 weeks. Admittedly, most of it was like, canonically, Mr. House is supposed to have 367 hairs in his mustache, and in the show he only has 367 hairs in his mustache. Like, people were being dumb, but overall, it seems like they've
Farewell.
The opinion has come around on that, even from the most whiny, nitpicky of fans. Let me go sell some stuff to the blacksmith. There's another quest we can do, and then there's some just general exploration that I want to do before we deal with...
Joints are aching. Let it rain.
Did have one thing spoiled for me? Yeah. I know a little bit of what happened just from seeing, like, nitpicky fans online whining about stuff. But I don't mind that. Whatever. It's fine. I'm still going to enjoy the story when I see it. It's not like
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
I'm not that worried about the minutia details of every twist and turn in the plot. That's fine. Yeah, I saw it just ended like a couple days ago.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you?
Everybody was getting all bent out of shape, thinking that there was like a
countdown
countdown on the Amazon website that was synced up to the release of the final episode. Everybody was losing their mind that, like, this is going to be the reveal of Fallout 3 Remastered. And, like, I don't know, it seemed very clear to me that it was not going to be the reveal of Fallout 3 Remastered. I was like, maybe that's just me, but all right. I can sell. I feel like we sell this. I maybe repair this and switch to using it. You know what? I don't know. We'll see. I could also sell some of these rune stones, because these sell for a lot usually. Yeah, those are like 50 a piece. So that's an option. We've also potentially want to buy some saddles for Roach or saddle bags, because that gives me more carry capacity. They are a fair bit expensive, though. You know what? Screw it. We're going to sell this sword. I'll see if we can find some upgrades for my sword. I'm going to sell the rune stones and the glyphs. I'm going to buy the saddlebags for more inventory weight. And a saddle for some extra... Well, let's not go too crazy here until I actually look at what I currently have equipped.
So long.
I'm hoping that I don't already have a better saddle and I didn't just waste my money. We'll find out. Where's... Okay, I do already have a saddle, so buying a saddle would have been a waste of money. Blinders I don't have equipped. I need to equip this trophy onto Roach, I think, for now. Beautiful. So I've gotten some more carry weights. We can get some blinders eventually. Fair bit of credence to the claims about Fallout 3 Remastered. There's a bit of evidence for a bit that we follow the search bar on Steam shows 12 options. That's true. I have seen that. I'm not 100% certain what's causing that. It's certainly possible that there are 2 remasters coming out. The other option is that it could be that there are foreign region versions. Sometimes when you buy Fallout, or not Fallout, you buy a game in a non... like in a localized format on Steam, where it's like all fully translated into a different dialect or something like that, it actually gets listed as a separate entry on Steam, not as the main entry. So I have a couple of friends from overseas, and their like Fallout library or their Steam libraries have a ton of entries on it for games that are like the exact same game that I own, but it has a completely separate entry for it because they bought it when they were living in whatever other country they came from. So it's entirely possible that's it. This is the Anniversary Edition, so I don't think they'll do a remake for 3 anytime soon. Anniversary Edition. Oh, you're thinking the Anniversary Edition of 4. No, the thing is, I do think there's a reasonable chance we're going to get a Fallout 3 remaster, because they just did the Oblivion remaster, like, not that long ago. And it was done by a third-party company, and it was basically just like, hey, slap the source code and get it to work in Unreal Engine. Like, can we just port this over into Unreal? Because Fallout 3 is the same base engine as Oblivion, if you figured out how to slap Oblivion into Unreal, it'd be pretty straightforward to slap Fallout 3 into Unreal once you just, remaster all the art assets. So I think there's a reasonable chance that we're going to see a Fallout 3 remaster at some point. I just wasn't expecting it to be synced up with that timer on the Amazon website. So, wait, valuable fossil. What the fuck? There's a whole ass dinosaur here. How have I never noticed this? Okay, when we were swimming for that buckthorn earlier, I'm pretty sure we got out of the river, like, right there. There's just a fucking dinosaur right here. What the fuck? Okay, I don't like how murky it is here. We're getting out of the water. So no, I actually do think there's a reasonable likelihood that like within the next year or so. But I wasn't expecting it to be synced up to the timer, specifically because the timer was like synced up to the day the final episode came out. I was like, okay, it's probably going to be something related to the final episode. Or, this is another thing that I think people kind of overlooked. There's another Fallout show in development right now. They're making a Fallout Shelter, like a game show, where your contestants are going to like compete in Fallout Shelter related tasks for some kind of prize. They just announced open casting for it like a couple weeks ago. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Temerian Lily Key. So I was kind of expecting it was going to end up being something related to that. Blood-soaked military orders, Temerian Special Forces insignia. To whom it may concern, by order of the Legion Commander, the men bearing this missive will be escorted north to the border post near Oxenfurt, where they'll find Redanian Division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians under special protection, not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property and must remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in accelerated military tribunal. Randall Wittgenberg. Track quest Temerian Valiants. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen this quest either. Whenever I would ask the Witcher for his opinion concerning my latest sonnet, elegy, or couplet, he'd always claim he hadn't the time. He had plenty when it came to reading letters found on corpses or lying about monster nests. That's because they, unlike my writings, often prove to be the path of significant riches. Okay, got it. Locate the lost Temerian treasure using your Witcher senses. Can I get a hint, game? It's... Okay, this is apparently the border outpost near Oxenfurt, I'm guessing. It must be this up here. So we want to cross the bridge, head up the road, look for a large building up on a hill over here somewhere. Got it. It's probably that window. Okay. So
this'll cool the stuffy heat.
We're looking for some kind of hidden treasure. That's bees. What have we got? Is it this treasure chest here? Silver, saltpeter. No, that didn't seem right. Very surprised how close 3 is to 1. The inventory system is almost 1-to-1. Aesthetics are very similar. Usually by the third game you see drastic changes in UI or inventory. I'm surprised Witcher stuck so close to the first game. You know what's amazing to me is that Witcher 2 is wildly different than 1. But I do know what you mean. Yeah, there's a lot of very similar design elements between the 1 and 3. You can definitely see that there's still feels like the same game. 2 does not. 2 feels like a completely different entry in the franchise. Oh, hello. The real treasure was the bees we angered on the way. Okay, hold up. Hello. Blow that door down. Can't see shit down here. There we go. Oh wait, actually, are the hunting trousers any better? We'll take a look at them in my inventory. Ooh. You know what, screw it. Take everything. We've got the carry weight. Oh, this chest is locked. This is it. Marion Rye, Special Forces, scribbled document, enhanced saddle. No wonder we're losing the war with cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. The battle was over and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damned hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby and fence it as quick as you can, except that showy parade shite. You'll have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia and there'll be trouble. The Cowardly Cunts is going to be the name of my bowling team. Caius. Alright. These... Okay, so they ambushed... It's a Temerian group. Looks like they ambushed their own people. After being somewhat disillusioned with them. Then just, yeah, robbed them. Alright. Where are we? We're up here. Fuck it. This looks interesting. Let's go see what this is. Yeah. Is there any... I guess let's check if any of these other houses have anything. There's a couple other small houses near here. Then we can go see what's going on with that over there. What's this? It is a burned down shack. Fascinating. What's this? A slightly less but still fairly burned down shack. Got it. Thrilling. Somewhere over here. Here it is. This little bit. The cemetery. Hello. Mushrooms. Melon.
Magic. A place of power.
Ah.
That stench.
We've got wraiths. Coming back. I don't know. Let's be gone for now. Let's we'll grab that as long as we're here. Also, you can see that those bonuses stack, so now I have the bonus to both Igni and Cretin. Realize the mortal remains of Florian Barry. Oh! This is the Lord's son, who died childless in the flower of Zeus, stricken by apoplexy while hunting. Oh, that's a lie. He hung himself. May little they forgive him for his sins against nature and its laws. Man, there's a lot of cool little like interconnected details on this. We've got one dug up grave, two dug up grave. Interesting. We'll just grab all these flowers around here real quick. Let's head inside here and see what's in this. Maybe I'll find that wraith. Hello. Hello. Ah, shit. Hold up, I don't have my... There we go, there's my ear. Alright, we got him. I did also use a mod that makes my torch brighter. I may have made it slightly too bright. I went for the 3 times version, just to make it easier to see. We might want to go down to like the 2 times version. I still think the base torch isn't quite bright enough. It doesn't illuminate a wide enough area around you. Like it only like lights up the five nearest feet. Which is like, that's not how light works. This is maybe a bit excessive. Okay, hold up. Hey. There we go. I was like, I see that torch there. Light it. There's also something glittering on the ground over here. Hold up. I'm getting all of the lights in this place turned on. It is the last thing I do. You ever walk into a dungeon in Skyrim and you're just like, why are there lights on? This is why. Who's going around lighting all these torches in this abandoned ruin? It's me. There, see? Much nicer in here now. Put that one out though. That one shouldn't be lit. Gildorf sword, whatever. Letter from Colgrim of the Viper School, and a serpentine silver sword. Cavalry gauntlets and water. From that time in the mines of Moria, we got mad I was wasting our resources. That's because you were attempting to light the entirety of Moria.
Place of power should draw from
And it costs resources. This doesn't. I just go like this. If I was having to cough up resources to light all these torches, I'd be dismantling them and taking them with me. Alright, hold up. What was this book I just got? I gotta read this book. This is it? Yeah, here we go. Letter to Ivar Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School. Wow, what a name. I've now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. I'm on the way back to our keep. I stopped to rest the night in a village in the Temerian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. Took me into local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams. Don't fear, I'll get it back. They didn't find the others. I've invoked Temerian common law and demanded trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted. Tomorrow I'm to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces. We have some forging to do. Colgrim. Okay, so they confiscated some of his gear at the Baron's Keep, which normally I would need a quest icon to tell me where it was. However, because we've been doing all the quests and paying attention, I already know where that is. Because they said the Nilfgaardians are camped at the Baron's Keep. And we know exactly where the Nilfgaardians are camped, so if we just go to where the Nilfgaardians are camped, we should be able to find this. Ah yes, broad daylight, clear skies lightning. My favorite weather. I think Witcher's having a moment, it's fine. They're only cat and viper schools. That might be true in the book/TV show. There are definitely more in the video game. I don't remember all the book lore, like, super well. So I'm not going to be like a book lore expert. But I know there are more in the game. And that's something that I guess is probably worth discussing at some point. There are differences between like the books and the games and the show, because the show is like an adaptation of the books, but it's taken some liberties, we'll say, with the plot here and there, which is what ended up causing Henry Cavill to leave.
Barbarians.
The games are spin-offs, I guess I would say, of the books. They take place after the final, well, what was the final book. I think he's gone on and written more now that, like, now would contradict with the games. Replay through? Yeah, definitely. I've beaten the game twice, 3 times, all the way through. And I've played at least this opening bit a lot more than that. I am still finding tons of new stuff though, which is something I love about this game. It feels like every time I replay it, I find something new. See, here's the thing. I would just ignore these wolves and let them, like, fuck off. But I feel like the second I turn my back and walk away, they're gonna come up and eat me. Well, maybe not. Maybe they'll be fine today. Root of all beers. That's a fantastic name. Man, I could go for a good root beer. Yeah, so there are some differences canonically. They basically picked up, because at the end of the original book series, Geralt dies. And the game's just kind of like, he got better. And then he woke up. Essentially playing it for the first time. What is this? Yeah, I did a playthrough back in, God, what would it have been? 2016, maybe? Like, shortly after Blood and Wine came out. And then... Actually, maybe even before Blood and Wine came out. I'm trying to think. It was pretty shortly after the game had come out. And I finished the game. Then I went back and did a Death March playthrough, because I was actually really enjoying it. So I found up get a little more of my money here. And then I played through it again when it came out on PC twice. So actually, I know it's a total playthrough of this. Oh, shit. Oh, the angle on that cut. Had to semi-replay my save, got corrupted. Oh, that sucks. To be fair, this game's absolutely massive. So there's always there's always something new to see, which is fun. What is this? Yeah, I'll take all of that stuff. I'll take the coal, that might be useful. Definitely take the ruby and diamond dust, that is valuable. Okay, hold up. This yeah. Gas clouds? Yeah, look how fast my health was dropping there. Very dangerous. Don't stand in that. However, also explosive. And they might regrow. I don't remember. But if you can lure enemies into them and then set them on fire, good combo. I want to say... Yeah, they do, like, regrow after a few seconds, it looks like. I want to say we can find some treasure out here. We hunt around a little. This is looking not worth my time very quickly. Instead, let's head upstairs and see if we can find this Witcher loot. Because apparently there's, School of the Viper gear, or diagrams for School of the Viper gear hidden somewhere around here. And they said they confiscated it in the Lord's Keep. So this was the Lord's Keep. Here's the plan.
Lordling.
We're gonna save here because there's a reasonable chance that this is gonna be my first death. I don't think I died at all last part. I'm gonna attempt to make these jumps. And sometimes this game gets a little funny about jumping. So we'll see. Hunting boots, good. Some orens. Just a sword. Okay, so this wasn't where I'm looking. Oh god. Yeah, I don't think I'm making that jump. Alright, let's see if we can make the jump back.
Gloar and
Ah, we're good. Alright, nice. Yeah, it's like I want to say it's around the back here. If you go... There's like a hidden area. So there's this,
shall guide us straight
which is
to
locked
Novigrad.
and we can't get to it. And you can't really see too much there. But there's a little treasure out there. And I want to say the best way to get to it's going to be over this wall. Or am I wrong? Is it over this wall? It's over this wall. Here we go. Drop down onto this. And then... if I... yeah, blast that out of the way. Okay, we're gonna save here, because this gets touchy. That hole is very small, so we gotta... oh, we did it. Nice. Okay. It's pretty easy to, like... if you jump too late, you'll be at too high of a point in your arc, and you'll bonk your head and just fall. And it's not usually enough fall damage to kill you, but... still better to be safe than sorry. A scratched key, a black magic doll... glyph. Oh, is this not where I'm looking for? I thought what I was looking for was here. Am I wrong? Okay, hold up. We're gonna hunt. We're gonna hunt around. We're gonna sniff it out. There's a treasure in here somewhere. I can smell it. No, this wasn't it. Whee! Wait, what about up here? No, no, this wasn't it. We'll find it. We'll find it. There's only so many places in this keep.
Tough. You've a roof over your head. That's
Am I in the wrong location?
Burn the outskirts to the ground.
I'm curious now. I guess I'll find out, but... oh! Are they gonna have a problem with me looting all of this? To be fair, I can just look at my map. It'll tell me where it is. If I look here at... where is it? Treasure hunt. Yeah, search the castle ruins. Oh, wait, is it? It's not this castle, is it? It's this one. Yeah, it's the one in the woods off by the village. I remember this now. Yeah, because there's a bunch of bandits that have, like, set up camp there. You gotta do a big fight. I remember it. Alright, we'll go do that in a second. Yeah. I remember it. Well, then then I'm disappointed. Because they mentioned, the one guy mentioned that the Lord's Keep was where the Nilfgaardians were camped, and the letter mentioned that this was in the Lord's Keep. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Small detail wrong. 0 out of 10. Worst game ever made. I want to real quick do the other quests near here. We kind of ran past it yesterday. And I didn't stop to do it, but we'll just go ahead and take care of this. There's a little quest right around the corner here.
Nordling.
I could get Roach. Wouldn't be a terrible idea, but it's not too far up the road here. Although, that said, I might want Roach. There he is. For the second part. Uh-oh. How far are you once you complete the Bloody Baron? Of the main story...
Run, Roach.
Somewhere between a quarter and a third, I'd say.
Hey,
There we go. Here's what I'm looking for. A little hard to say because there's some variance in the order you can do things in, but somewhere between a quarter and a third, I would say, would probably be a fair assumption.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
I remember the first time I played this game, I bumped into this quest, and this he's like, the monsters, they came out of the swamp, and they devoured my horse. I was like, oh, this fucking voice acting. And then they absolutely subverted my expectations on this, which we'll see in a second.
I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
I was like, this sounds like the most cheesed up voice acting I've ever fucking heard. Alright, hold up. So, looking for...
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Yep, cart tracks riding off into the swamp. Beautiful. Yeah, no, I would say I'm not a huge Dragon Ball fan, but I do enjoy Dragon Ball. I'm excited to hear they're animating the next arc of the series. I think I saw something about that recently. I'm curious to see how that's all going to work now with Toriyama no longer with us. Okay, wait. Tracks, veer off, into swamp. This general direction. Looking for... Aha! A heart.
Here's the cart.
Alright.
Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Surprise! Monsters don't use arrows. So the fact that this cart is full of arrows tells us something.
Cart's riddled
This
with
guy's
arrows.
lying. And all that hammed up voice acting is because he's full of shit.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Okay, we got some drowners kind of hanging out. I think I'm just far enough away that they're keeping to themselves, potentially. Gotta find the right spot here.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Okay, that drowner is getting a little closer. I feel like we might have a friend here in a second. I don't like this. Get my shield up. Oh no, he's fleeing. That's... Think there's anything else I need to investigate here? Yeah, so we know that the guy's lying. We got the box. Do I want to kill these guys for the XP? I don't even know if these guys give XP, but... The menu said they do. But my experience the other day says they don't. Don't? Hello? Oh. Easy there, fella. Monster hair. Screw it. If nothing else, it gets me some stuff. And I do like stuff. Ooh, good for a double swing. This guy's a feisty one. Oh, that hurt. Okay, hold up. Oh, God. Okay, that hurt like a lot. Uh-oh. What have we got as far as some real food? Eat me one of those, and potentially eat me one of these swallow. That might not be a terrible idea. Okay. Oh my god, authors generally people work closely with them, so should anything happen to the author, they have some people close enough to trust and know exactly what the author planned. Yeah, I know. I agree. I'm not like overly worried about the future of Dragon Ball or anything. I'm just curious to see, you know, how it's gonna feel. Because Dragon Ball's got such variety in its stories over the years that, like, you know, day to day, Toriyama could have some pretty varied opinions about what he wanted to do with the series. So I'm curious to see, yeah, where they're gonna go from here. I'm looking forward to it though. Alright. I've got more points to spend. Speaking of variety, it might be worth... So I could take this for an extra 60 carry weight, which would be like a lot of carry weight. I would be pretty much set on carry weight for the foreseeable future. When do I unlock my next level 4? I might say screw that though and go with muscle memory. Fast attack damage increased by 10%. Because I could put 2 ranks into that right away. Slap that into there. And now my attack is just much more powerful. Which feels like it's probably the smarter idea. I think I'll be good to go on carry weight for the next level or 2. Apparently, Akira was working on a game before he died. Project Age 1000, I think it's Xenoverse 3. Interesting. Yeah, that seems likely. That does seem likely.
Oh, and you find the box?
I've seen through your lies. Okay, Anakin.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow, so lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it, just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
I love this guy. He's making a run for it. Get him.
Go, go.
Like, genuinely, he's making a run for it. I don't remember if I have to, like, actually do anything with him. Oh, I don't have a crossbow equipped yet, do I? Oh, I break. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're fine. We'll get him. There we go. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's the scream from Doom.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not
Like
even
the
on
original
horseback.
Doom.
Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Okay, so this is where we gotta start making some choices here. Are we gonna support the Temerians, or are we going to turn it over to the Nilfgaardians? You do have this sort of, I'm gonna take the middle ground option here of letting this guy go, but keeping the medicine to return to the Nilfgaardians. You could just say, oh, I found it. You could turn him in, or you can tell him to take the medicine and go. This is a tough one. I mean, they're both problematic. A lot of the northern rulers are not stable people and have a history of treating their subjects poorly. But the Nilfgaardian Empire is also run by a power-hungry madman who's intent on world domination. Although, his subjects do seem to live relatively stable lives. So it's tough. It's not, there's not really a clear-cut good guy answer here. I think I'm gonna go with I'm letting him go. He can continue his little revolutionary guerrilla warfare fight, but we're gonna keep the medicine supplies and return them to the Nilfgaardians. I think is the plan.
You can go, but I'm keeping the medicine. Nilfgaard will find you and kill you anyways. Why should it go to waste?
Take it, and choke on it.
The choice mess around with other side stuff. I don't think this one does, but there are definitely choices that will mess around with other side content. Like you absolutely cannot do, yeah, like you're not going to be able to do all of the content in the game in one playthrough because there are choices that will, like, lock you out of content one way or the other. Which I don't mind. I think that's a fair assumption when you're dealing with a world like this. Choices actually do have some consequences or weight to them. I think we're somewhere around here. Sawmill. Let's go see. Is there a sawmill just to my east somewhere?
Whoa!
Where the hell am I? Or it'd be west. Hold up, it'd be just to my west. If I go this way a second. Ignore the dog. It's fine. We're currently heading southwest on a road. It's gotta be we're heading this way right now, right? I should have gone north. So
turn back or
yeah,
go forth.
Yeah, we reached the edge of the map, so we gotta go north. Oh my god, there's neckers out here? What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Well, Death March. Gotta love it. Okay, okay. I thought those were gonna be wolves. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting wolves, so I just kind of dived in there because I was like, okay, we'll be all right. No, that's monsters. Those are slightly more dangerous. It's like one of the weaker types of monsters, but still monsters. That's okay. Let's... Now that I know what the fuck I'm walking into... Hello.
That stench.
Hold up, hold up. Geralt's horse is called Roach. Yes, yeah. The horse is Roach. It's also, like, potentially Roach, like, the 23rd or something. We don't know. He's commented that he just names all of his horses Roach. So apparently there's been more than one. Alright, we got a mutagen. Nice. Our first mutagens. These are going to be helpful. Necker bits, more mutagens. So, did we find? Is this like a monster nest, or is it just like bad luck? Oh, caught a little chunk of me there. Well, that's called roach because it's hard to die like a roach. Well, that does not seem to be the implication. I was like, there's a reasonable implication that Roach, you've gone through a few of them. I mean, admittedly, he's a professional monster hunter. Like, I imagine you have to have had a few horses that, like, while you were laying in wait for the griffin, you know, the griffin just came down and ate your fucking horse. Like, you gotta imagine that happens from time to time. Hey, what's this? Abandoned site. With... the fuck are those? Oh, it's just ghouls. Hold up, I think we can, if we kill these ghouls, people might move back in here. Usually how abandoned sites work. You'll usually end up with like a free merchant. Yeah, look at this. We did it. And 90 XP. That's
If I ever
actually
have
really
a
good.
son, I'll name him Geralt.
Let's grab rhinestones temporarily enhance my damage. I actually don't usually end up using those. They are nice, but like I tend to just forget they exist. But yeah, if you just walk up to this and go like, ta-da, I'm dealing bonus damage for a while. I don't know how long, but it's a pretty good while. Probably good to name him Artax. Probably. I'll take the ingot and the sapphire. Look, I know I've rescued this village, but I just need to quickly, Oh, hey, look, a merchant.
Left but to pray.
Greetings.
Show me your wares.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
What are you selling? Anything rare or useful? No. No, you're not.
Farewell.
Okay, inventory. What do we got cooking in here? I mean... Jesus, that's actually pretty good. We'll see... Okay, we'll keep the Dorian sword. It's entirely possible... Ooh, that's actually really good. Holy shit. Yeah, these hunting boots here are way better than my boots. We'll keep these because I might want to swap them later. Hunting trousers, you say, huh? Better than my hunting trousers. Hunting gauntlets. Better than my hunting gauntlets. These are about the same, although piercing damage versus burning. Honestly, I might take the piercing damage. I feel like I'm not getting set on fire that often. Alright. Seems reasonable. And then, yeah, we'll keep the Dorian sword. Swap it for the Witcher's steel sword for now. And we can repair my gear. Or invincible. Yeah. Then I'd have to kill Geralt once a
Nothing
week
left
for
but
10
to
years.
pray. Beg evil spares us at least.
Oh, I got another one of my rare mounts knocked out yesterday.
Godspeed your
After
work.
many attempts
Nothing
of
left but
grinding,
to
I finally
pray.
got the
Beg
Onyxia
evil
mount.
spares us at least.
If you're a WoW player, there's my WoW updates for the week. I don't need to farm Onyxia anymore, which is a heck of a relief. And it got me the Awake the Drakes achievement. I have all the different colored drakes, which gets you the Emerald Drake mount. So I've got another fancy mount under my belt. Alright, hold up. I don't remember. Can I give this medicine to the Nilfgaard? Hello, Roach. How's that bush?
Go, go.
If I, like, go back to the Nilfgaardian camp and talk to their commander, can I be like, hey, I found your medicine? I don't remember if it lets you do that or not. Roach peering out of a bush, yeah. There's a really good quest later in the game. I want to say it's in the DLCs, where you take a potion that lets you talk to Roach, and you have to go solve a mystery with Roach. And it's amazing. He's so good.
Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
I also love, I think we've got it already. If we look at my Gwent deck, yeah, the Roach card. Come on, Roach, faster. It's this Roach on the roof of a building. Because there's a fairly noticeable glitch that you'll see. I'm sure we'll run into it at least once somewhere in this. When it spawns Roach, it just looks for like the nearest bit of flat ground to spawn him on that's not on camera. And that is not entirely uncommon for him to just appear on top of a nearby house. And I love that they acknowledged that in-game in his Gwent card is just Roach standing on top of a house with Geralt looking confused.
Need to ask you about something.
Yes? What?
Oh, I can't tell him about the medicine. Maybe we talk to the quartermaster? I don't know, we'll see.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
I guess I'm not
Show me
here
what
to
you're
either.
peddling.
I was gonna give you this medicine that I found, but apparently I'm keeping that for myself. Huh. Alright, whatever. Do you sell anything useful? No, I haven't been watching Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm not the biggest Game of Thrones fan. It's alright. So, I haven't been following any of the spin-offs or sequel series or whatever at all. I also don't have an HBO subscription, and it's not, like, tempting me to get one. 45 slashing damage. Okay, that's actually really goddamn good. Holy shit. Alright, whatever. Let's...
So long.
We'll see him around for now. Not... Oh, this is theft. Okay, hold up. We're not gonna do that. Totally different, a lot more lighthearted so far. Interesting. I was like, yeah, I haven't watched any of that, and I haven't watched any of, what was the other one? The one with, Matt Smith? Okay, there's something here. I feel like we might need to go take a look at that later. I want to go... I think it's this little fort here. If we go to the ford, that should be where we can find the diagram for this other sword. Let's So, yeah, fast travel destinations, fantastic. Just go here. And we'll go a little farther down. House of the Dragon, that was it. Yeah, okay, this is where the ruins that I'm looking for. Where the other Witcher sword diagram is. I just gotta find my way up here real quick. Yep.
Come to Pappy! Rippy soldier!
Okay, one down. Those two-handed axes are dangerous. This is the leader. Yeah, it's that little, like, forward push they do, like that. It'll stun you, it can break your shield. If you get hit by it. Whoa!
Killed you, you scurvy mutant!
We're good. But did I just one-shot that guy? What the fuck? Come on. What? Sir, face me. Okay, well. Deserters destroyed. That was shockingly easy. I'll take the hardened leather. Angrily scrawled notes. What am I supposed to fucking die for? Temeria? Dad died for that, and so did my 3 brothers. What'd that get them? Fuck all, that's what. Not even a decent burial. Da always said a wise man learns from others' mistakes, so here I am, learning from his. Instead of dying for Temeria, I'm gonna rob those who killed Temeria's sons. We've pitched a camp, got us a great spot, middle of the woods near that old mill. Now we're all set to go on our first raid. Fucking love the writing in this. Scar on a swordsman's back is a mark of shame. Yeah, well, that guy's got a few of them now. Granted, he's also dead, so, I feel like that might be a slightly bigger mark of shame. Interrogation report and the Serpentine Steel Sword. Location, Amavet Fortress. Persons taking part, Sir Ignatius. Oh, Various. That is the last name of the Lord. Art, the Bailiff, Andres Bloom, Sir Ignatius' underlings, Carmi, Guardian, Belzy. Suspect Colgrim. Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Vitti, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found in his person. Suspected the sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. Likewise suspected the accused possesses other such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements, though none have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. This will take place once a torturer with the proper qualifications has been found. Addendum: it was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before this information reached the investigators, for rather than face the Baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed, ordered he cleanse the Vieira's family crypt of specters. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely the motley raids, specters, and evil powers residing therein proved too much for him. Alright, well, we got some diagrams for making some new Witcher gear. How do I get down from here? I just, like, hop over here. Shimmy down this. Beautiful. I want to get up there. We'll take a look at if we want to craft that in a bit. But there's another quest. There was a guy that was looking for his brother that mentioned he was in a house near here. Hello.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastian's, but I guess he's mine now. See, Bastian fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastian and I'll pay you well.
Yeah, alright, let's do it.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastian don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Is he actually missing? Hold up. What's the fucking hotkey for photo mode? Is he actually missing a finger? I wanna know. He mentioned that he was do like I did, you know, lose a finger or two. Where's the photo mode hotkey? It's you. How do I hide my... Okay, fingers are all present and accounted for there. Wait. Holy shit. Yeah, he's actually missing a couple fingers. That's insane.
Damn witchers.
Oh my god. I would love to see... He's not NPC model 257. Yeah, I know. That's insane. And it's not even just like generically cropped out. Like there's actual, you know, modeling for his fingers being lost. That's so nuts. Black Ranger is missing a finger. Really? Like the original one you're talking? I'm assuming you're referring to the Power Rangers. I was like, the actor I know that was missing a finger was James Doohan, who played Scotty in the original Star Trek. He had 2 fingers that were missing as a result of Normandy, D-Day. He was involved in the D-Day operation and lost 2 fingers in the battle, and they just shot around it. Anytime he was his hand, if you watch the original series of Star Trek and see anything with Scotty, he's usually either holding something or he'll have his hand like behind his back or something because he was uncomfortable having it on screen. Later, some of the later movies and stuff, you can catch the occasional shot with it, or something. He has prosthetics that he wore later. He was a little more comfortable with it, but...
You're here, good. Bastian... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others.
Walter Jones.
Examine them one by one?
Was he missing fingers during the original show?
You needn't fret.
Or did that happen later?
The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle.
I was like, it's cool if it was in the original show. They just
look for the flowers, we'll find Bastian quick.
Hey, whatever, you don't need to...
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastian. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Gimli actor from Lord of the Rings? Really? I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, it's a surprisingly common injury. I mean, you think of how often, you know, you injure your hands. Like, how often I've cut my hands doing something, and, like, you know, any one of those times could have been much worse than it ended up being. Not difficult at all to end up down a finger. Alright, hold up. Oh, shit. Wrong goddamn thing. Hey, off of him. Leave him alone. No. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it's like it's amazing that it doesn't happen more often, especially like engineering YouTubers. Because my God, is that a psychotic crowd? I'm surprised they're all not missing hands and fingers. Yeah, I've seen a couple videos of hers where she's just messed around with different prosthetics, just trying out different ideas. It's cool. Like, I suppose if you're missing a finger and you got the kind of technical know-how to do that kind of stuff, like, yeah, go nuts.
That him?
No. Neighbor's son. Come on, Hussar.
Alright, we gotta find... Yeah, she's made a ton of really cool stuff. Agreed. Oh, shit. A place of power.
Medallion's humming.
And a monster
Place
nest.
of power. It's gotta be.
Alright, hold up. Blow this up. Grab all that. Oh yeah, he had that really bad accident. That like snow plow thing, excavator, whatever. Yeah, he had a really. He's lucky he's alive. That was real bad. Okay, we're looking for shields with a little mark on them. Why am I not finding anything? Oh, wait, what's this?
Corpse like any other. No way I'll recognize Bastion. Corpse like any other. No way I'll recognize Bastion.
Sir, are you gonna come look at this?
Those ghouls to eat.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
How about this one?
Come on, Hussar.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Anything? What do I need to do to get the next part of this quest to trigger? Oh,
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
here we go. Follow that dog.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Yeah, we'll reason with them.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Alright. Another quest down. Yeah, we can summon my horse if I need to. I think Sorcerer and D4, because every time I cast Chain Lightning, it looks like I'm Highlander, and I just cut off another Immortal's head. Yes. I understand that. I want to say... I'm tempted to go exploring out here. Let's head north. Which way is north? North. I want to see if I can find... There's at least one place of power for each sign on this map. I remember that. So if we could find the other two, that'd be pretty cool.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Actually, wait, is this also Ken? Yeah, it's also Ken. Okay, so maybe it's not one per. But I want to say there's 5 out here total. No. We've discussed this before. No, I have not. Yeah, I heard something about that too. That
I'm too old for treks that long.
He was looking into it. Oh, wait. Okay, apparently this was the edge of the world. Where the fuck am I? Hello? Oh god. Oh god. We're fine? Okay, the Cackler Bridge. Guessing this is gonna be locked. Yeah, okay, so we need to find a way to the other side of this river and then over. Potentially. This is the house we were just at. Oh god. I'm horribly lost. Alright, screw it. We're gonna go down to this village. I'm gonna check. There was another, what you call it? There was another, like, monster nest, I think. I mean, not a monster nest. Guarded treasure. There's some drowners down by the river. I remember seeing when we were first riding across here in Vesemir. And I think we can go take care of that now. Alright. Head through here. When we were riding past this with Vesemir, we could see... Oh yeah, hey look, they got the little symbol in there. I hear them. Yeah, there's some drowners down there. screw it. Let's go, guarded treasure. There's a couple of them. Okay. Yes, I'm aware you guys can submerge yourselves. Would you like to... Any of you gentlemen interested in coming over here? Whoa! Eat some bread. Keep my health regenning. We got the swallow going, we got the bread going. There we go, we're fine. Okay. Got a little dicey. We're fine. Okay. I've got multiple of these idiots.
Die.
Oh god. These guys are taking chunks out of my health. Don't like that. Ugh. Iron ore. Alright. I'm reasonably happy with the looting. No, I don't really need the white wolf hide. Let's... Okay. Let's head back to the village. Hello. Oh, this doesn't get me back to the village, does it? Maybe it will if I go this way. If I go up and around? Yeah, we can go this way, okay. Let's see if we can craft some new gear. And
Faster.
look into dealing with that griffin. I was like, I might be able to craft those viper swords at this point. This way? So hold up. Oh no, this is this, which is leading to the abandoned village.
Move it.
I want this way. Which will lead me to the actual village. Should be right past where we saw that merchant getting attacked by the griffin. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. We'll talk to our friend Willis, see if he can craft us those swords.
My gran told me about the smith's
Freak.
lad went missing one day.
Join him up. Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
Alright, beautiful. Excuse me, sir. First of all, let's just make sure I don't have anything else that I want to switch out so we can sell anything that I don't need. This all looks fine. Yeah, we'll sell all of that junk.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me your
Where
wares.
you go.
Sell all of this. I'll sell this upgrade crap too. Merchant doesn't have enough money to do any of that. Okay, beautiful. That's what I want to see. So the merchant's sold out. Tracker's trousers, cavalry trousers. These all require a higher level. 8 armor, hunter's boots. Don't care about any of that. Oh yeah, I got that upgraded stuff for my horse. Hold up, we gotta put that on. Let's take a look at crafting. So, warrior's jacket I've already got. These. Oh wow, that's actually a significant upgrade if I can make that. +8, you say? Increases armor and stamina regen. Ah, so light armor might not be terrible for me, but lower resistance, but also less... I lose damage resistance to monsters if I get this, which I might want for hunting a monster. I can see how that could be useful. Apparently this I could make with 2 more thread, which would only cost me 8 gold, so I might do that. 16 gold, okay, it's 8 gold apiece probably. Oh, this guy doesn't craft weapons, he crafts armor. Ew. I could potentially craft some better gear here, but I think I'm willing to hold off on the gear for now. Yeah, that's fine.
So long.
Oh, I will take,
hold
on, can you repair my crap though?
Show me.
Do you sell repair kits that I can just have on me? Because that's always useful. Armorer's repair kit for 38. Yeah, screw it. I'll take it, and then I will just pay you to repair my equipped gear, which is going to cost me 155. But then we can go back into here and sell all of that crap, and I made my money back.
So long.
Okay, perfect. Where is the fast travel post here? 'Cause we need to get back to the... I'm assuming it's the blacksmith up in the Nilfgaardian camp is going to be the weapons blacksmith. I forgot that blacksmiths are either one or the other in this. There's not... They don't do everything. We'll go... Is it here? No, that's the other way. I'm going the wrong way. I want to go here. Nilfgaardian Garrison. That's it. Beautiful. Now then, talk to the quartermaster. Versus shops or Gwent players. It depends on the shop. They unfortunately are not all Gwent players.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
But a lot of them are, yeah. You'll see they'll have the Gwent icon on their thing.
Show me weak.
I wish they all were. By law, they all should be. Alright, we'll do that. I'll grab some armor kits to have them on me. It's good to have so that if I run into problems down the line... Why am I not getting tooltips here? Menu, are you feeling okay? There we go. Oh, did I click this, maybe? I don't know. Go to crafting. Alright, what do we got here? We gotta look at what this is gonna take. This, plus 26 damage for that steel sword. That's real good. And this is gonna be plus 35, but I do need 2 silver ingots. Now, he doesn't sell those. However... Aha! If I can get 1 more silver ore, I can craft a silver ingot, which I have the parts for. So we'll do that. And then... Where is it? Dismantle. We need to look for anything I can dismantle that will have silver. Ooh. Not much. Oh wait, pure silver? I can dismantle that for a silver ingot. Cost me 10 gold. Beautiful. So now we go back into crafting. I've got enough for a silver ingot. I've got my 2 silver ingots, so now we've got enough for this sword. The other requirements were emerald dust, which I found somewhere. I don't know where from. Apparently it would have been $449 if I didn't have it on my own, though, so thank God I had that floating around somewhere else. And venom extract. Beautiful. And we can also... Ooh. Oh no. That thing where I was like, thank God I had some of that emerald dust laying around. Uh-oh. I don't have any more. That's a problem. However, we may not be dead yet, because if I have an emerald... I can break that down for the measly price of 48 bucks. And ta-da, there's my emerald dust. And then we craft the steel sword. Beautiful.
So long.
Yeah, playing Ciri in this game is super fun. I hope they, like, don't just copy her moveset over 1-to-1. I'd like to see them, because she, by the end of, The Witcher 3, if you get like the good quote-unquote ending, she's definitely become a Witcher, so I'd like to see them kind of continue with that. But yeah, alright. That was a big upgrade. And also a little bit look at how the crafting systems work. I really love the crafting in this game, where there's like all the different resources you can do, and you can break stuff down, and you can craft smaller components into different components, and like it rewards picking up clutter, which I like, because I pick up all kinds of clutter anyway. So like I can turn my clutter into something useful for killing a monster. It doesn't just feel like useless nonsense. And by the end of the game, when you start trying to get into, like, Grandmaster Witcher sets, like, you're going to be doing a lot. And it's going to be very expensive, like, tens to hundreds of thousands of gold.
A return customer.
Yeah,
Sure.
Let's just double check. Do I want to try and craft any of these other ones? +8 armor is something, but it is very expensive. If I had more linen, I would almost be tempted. Oh, and the silk. Yeah, okay, I gotta start grabbing linen and silk, maybe. I don't suppose I can... Do I have anything I can break down for linen or silk? Probably not, though, huh? Yeah, that's a no. Alright. We'll be fine.
So long.
With my 2 new swords, and all the upgrades we've got. Oh yeah, hold up. So let's just, before we go into this final quest here. Ooh, I can make this new bomb. Like that. I don't have any of the stuff I need for these decoctions. Get rid of that. Beast oil. Is that what I need for fighting a griffin? I feel like the answer is probably yes. Also, I can apparently make both this and Hangman's Venom. What do I need for cursed oil? It's Wolfsbane. I don't see any of that floating around here. I don't have the Thunderbolt potion yet, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a bummer. I wouldn't have minded learning the Thunderbolt potion. I don't know if they just give that to you. I feel like you're supposed to know that by this point. Maybe they just give you the recipe for that. I'm just gonna check if she sells Wolfsbane. Well, look, I got one from somewhere, but I haven't seen any more. So let's just see if she's selling any, and if so, how much it is.
Yes?
Yeah, herbs for sale.
Got any herb?
I'm sure I can find.
How are we looking at? Is that wolfsbane there? It is not terribly expensive. I needed, what, three more? 24 gold? Yeah, I can do that.
Farewell.
That's easier than having to go track it down. Beautiful. First oil. Wonderful. Cat is night vision. I'd need 2 more water essence and a dwarven spirit. What are we looking at on dwarven spirit? Mahakaman spirits? I don't need it just yet. We'll want it eventually, but we can just wait till we find that stuff. I'm not going to go out of my way to craft it. Also, do I have a entry on Griffin? What do these guys not like? Grape shot? Okay, so just normal ass bombs. They don't like explosions in the face. Got it. Hybrid oil, which I have not learned how to craft yet. And the Ard sign. Oh, that's for knocking them out of the sky, I think. Yeah, okay. We're good. To be fair, I usually find Ken a better sign for this because their attacks are slow and extremely hard hitting, which Ken works well against because you can, usually recharge it before they attack again, and it'll just block that one big single hit, which can be enough to like one-shot you on Death March if you don't have good armor.
Down sits in the old oak tree. It's raining, it's pouring.
All right, let's get ready to do this. We gotta talk to Vesemir. Let him know what we've figured out. Hi, Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Okay, let's just chat with him, I guess.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Yeah, let's just fill him in.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I love the idea of Vesemir viewing Geralt as kind of a prissy city boy, considering that everyone in the cities views Geralt as like an unkempt barbarian.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Alright. Prepare to fight the Griffin by brewing the Thunderbolt potion. Brewing potions. Yes, we need the right things. Here's the instructions. Thunderbolt. Did you just give me the recipe for Thunderbolt? Oh, beautiful. We've already got everything we need. We needed an Endrega embryo, which I'm assuming he must have just given to us, because there's no way we found one of those yet. Some mushrooms and a Dwarven spirit, which he also must have just given to us, because we definitely did not have one, because I needed it for the cat potion, which I did not have. So we'll just go ahead and brew that real quick. Beautiful. We can equip it. if I want to, by going under one of these menus here, potions, we could shove that into there. Beautiful. Oh, that accelerates stamina regen, huh? That's actually pretty darn useful. Lowers the required level of all items by 2. What happens when that potion runs out? Well, it doesn't say anything. Huh. How long that lasts for? Weird. Let's first equip it. I have a Witcher potion, but in order to use it, I have to equip it. I did. Oh, we gotta also, hold up. We gotta rest and recover my... Yeah, rest to a specific time. That's wonderful. There we go. Now we should be in business.
Freak.
Where does he want us to meet him? Is it over there? I think so. Alright, head this way. I should maybe have waited until slightly later in the day when the sun wasn't so low in the sky. I feel like that's going to make this fight annoying. Because this thing is going to be airborne a fair amount of the fight. And having to, like, stare into the sun is probably making life harder on myself than it needs to be. So where the fuck did Vesemir go? Let me just look and see if we spot anything useful too while we're out here, like a, I don't know, place of power or anything. Okay, is he like out here somewhere? Vesemir. Oh, I walked straight past him. He's down there. God damn it. Vesemir.
Oh, this'll cool the stuffy
He
heat.
should be right about here somewhere.
Wash the blood from the fields.
Where did that old man go?
We's catching snails.
Is that him? Yeah, there he is. Alright.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Alright.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Took you for a traditionalist.
A witcher with a crossbow.
We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Alright. Time for a big fight. Slight step up from that wraith we fought earlier.
Watch out!
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Damn! It's fast!
Keep it down. Don't let it take off. Oh shit, that was bad. It took off. Okay, hold up, we're good. Right about there. Missed it. Right about... Missed it. Right about... Got him, okay.
Don't let it get away!
Oh, he's running. Where the hell's my damn horse? Roach! After it! Roach, you stay back here and try not to get eaten.
It's about to dive!
We're good. I didn't have my crossbow loaded. Oh wait, hold up. I'm an idiot. Thunderbolt potion. And my swallow. Get that moving. Ooh, that was painful. Hold up. Nice. Alright, we're good.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
I love too the like toxicity visuals in this, that like the Witcher potions are basically just poison, but they're putting in, oh god, a little too close there. But if you look at his face after you drank a few potions, he starts getting all veiny and like squigged out looking. Alright, let's feathers, a brain, egg, some mutagens, a trophy. Beautiful. Also, while we're here, let me just, I haven't quite hit level 3 yet. We're close, but not there. We can put some mutagens in though, because I did get some of those. What have we got? We got a Griffin mutagen, which just gives me 50 health. This also gives me 50 health, and that gives me sign intensity. I'm thinking I want the 50 health from the green mutagen. And yeah, mutagens will give you bonuses if they are paired up with matching color things. So technically, if I can find a red mutagen to put in there, that'll give me a bonus for having a red ability matched up with it. And green mutagens would make my alchemy better. So you can do some... There's some fun build mechanics to be had with that. I wouldn't lose sleep over it, but it's worth keeping an eye on. That said, speaking of things we just got, I should... Wasn't there like a Griffin decoction? Oh, I didn't buy the recipe. We gotta buy the recipe from What's-Her-Face. And this is Maribor Forest. Accelerates the generation of adrenaline. Dwarven Spirit. I need 4 Drowner tongues, which I apparently haven't gotten any of yet. Yeah, we'll find plenty of Drowners. They're like common as hell. Let's go talk to the herbalist and see about getting myself the Griffin decoction.
Anyone want to go and jump in puddles?
Now that I've gotten myself 1 dead Griffin, we can maybe do something with it. Also, keep my eye open for any Drowners, just in case I happen to spot any of them for some tongues. Alright, across this little field. Now that we've got the crossbow too, that's going to be very helpful if we run into any underwater Drowners. You obviously can't sword fight underwater, but you can shoot your crossbow. It's like the only defense you have, and then you can get attacked by Drowners fairly regularly underwater. And if you can get them from range, I think the crossbow will just about one-shot them. So we'll see. How's things going in here?
I'm sure I can.
Griffin decoction. Griffin, white gull, brewing alcohol. I'll need that eventually. Do I have anything I can sell ya? I got a fair chunk of these. We can sell a few of those. Got a fair chunk of these. Sell you a few of these. Some of those. Some of this. Oh, I got a lot of these. That's looking more reasonable. Yeah, I'll be fine. How much for that Griffin thingy? 94. And screw it. I'll take the white gull formula. It might be useful. How much are these? 149. God, no, I am not paying you that much.
Farewell.
I need 2 of those too. Absolutely not giving you $300 for a cat. That's not useful. Okay. Alchemy. What do I need for a Griffin decoction? 1 Dwarven Spirit. I need Brionia, whatever that is, and a wolf's liver. Okay, well we can find wolf livers, like, on wolves. That's not bad. And what was it white gull? Bunch of booze and some flowers. Got it. I think this is probably where I'll call it for today. We could go turn this in. We could obviously go back now to the Nilfgaardian camp, let them know, like, hey, we killed your Griffin, get our reward, get our information on Yennefer. However, because I've played this game before, that's going to kick off a bunch of story stuff, and we're going to be... It doesn't immediately kick it off, but I think it would make the most sense to save that for the next part, because it kind of leads into the kickoff for the next big story bit, and we'll be stuck in, like, there isn't a sensible place to take a break for the next hour or so, and I don't really want to dive that deep into this right now, because I need to get some sleep before work. So I think we will take a break here, now that I've found my way up onto the roof of her house. And when we come back, we can dive into turning that quest in and kicking off the next big bit of the story, which wraps up, yeah, this little area, White Orchard, and you can move on to the main map, because we're still in just a sort of sub-map. Like, if we zoom out a little bit, this is like a tiny, tiny map compared to the main game we'll be getting into. I'm tempted to look into... I don't remember if I disabled the, like, question marks on the map. If I go under... Hold up. Mods, friendly HUD, map and minimap. Miscellaneous. Hide floating damage, hide levels, no sound of journal updates. So normal HP bar and lock icon, whatever. Main menu mode, fine. Disable interaction prompts, hide Witcher interaction hints. Animal names, no, none of that's anything that I care about. Inventory. HUD. Journal updates. No, that's what I want. If I look under video, HUD configuration, hide objectives during exploration, hide mini-map during exploration. Ultra-wide for cutscenes, mini-map. Undiscovered points of interest on mini-map. If I turn that on, what does that do? I'm just curious. Let's figure out what this does before we get to the main game. Default. Does not appear to do anything. I'm going to assume that that is like if I were to get a hint about an undiscovered point of interest, it would put the little question mark on my map. But I don't have any of those available right now. I'm going to leave that on. I'm fine with that, I think. I'll assume Geralt can mark a map. But yeah, we'll call it a part here. We'll come back. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or if like I'll take a day off here just so I'm not burning myself out again. But when we do come back, it'll be picking up the rest of this and moving on into sort of the main game. We're kind of done with the like tutorial prologue area now and can move on into the actual full proper game. Also, one sec, do my swords... I could technically slot some stuff into my swords to make them more powerful. Potentially worth it, we'll see. The Viper swords usually last you a little while. They're pretty darn good. Player stats, can I spin my Geralt here? Yeah. Decent enough. And then, yeah, I'll probably box these Witcher's swords for now. Witcher's silver sword. Where'd my steel sword go? Did I sell it? Oh well, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, we'll call it a part here for now, and yeah, be back to pick this up later. Thank you all for joining, much appreciated having everybody here. Again, I'm still very much enjoying this, looking forward to playing through the rest of it. The plan, again, is we're going to go through the entire thing, all the DLC, all the extra content if I can get to it. There's probably going to be stuff I miss because this game is absolutely enormous, and I'm sure there'll be side quests that I just don't know about or walk right past. But for the most part, we're going to try to cover as much as we can. So, hope to see you there, and bye for now.